forced to live in mobile homes on reservations. Your people will wear cardigans and drink highballs. We will sell our bracelets by the roadside. You will play golf and enjoy hot hors d'oeuvres. My people will have pain and degradation. Your people will have fiction. The gods of my tribe have spoken. They have said, do not trust the pilgrims. And for all these reasons, I've decided to scalp you and burn your village to the ground.
You know, white people are just gonna play for whiteness, aren't they? They really are. They really are. There's just no getting around it. White people are going to play for whiteness. There's absolutely no getting around it, right? So it's just amazing today. Wasn't today something? Today was something, right? Today was something. You got Dianne Feinstein at the end of today's little committee hearing saying that this is the best hearing that she's ever been to, and she praises Lindsey Graham, right? She says, Lindsey Graham, you ran a great committee, right? You did, and I'm so glad I was here. Then she gives him a hug. You know the best part of that COVID hug, the COVID hug between Dianne Feinstein and Lindsey Graham today, is that after Lindsey Graham hugged 87-year-old senile-ass Dianne Feinstein, he put a mask on. Watch the video. It's fucking hilarious, man. Seriously, after he hugs her, right, he puts a mask on. You know why this is so fucking frustrating? You know why this is so fucking frustrating? Because Jamie Harrison had a shot at winning in South Carolina. He really did, right? Fucking Lindsey Graham the other day was like the good old days of segregation. He tried to play that shit off, right? And here's fucking Dianne Feinstein. I want you to think about this, right? Just in his only debate with Jamie Harrison brings a plexiglass shield, right? Because there's Lindsey Graham looking fucking sick as a dog, right? Just teetering back and forth. And here's Jamie Harrison showing that, hey man, we need to wear masks, we need to take care of our community, and puts a plexiglass shield. And here's Dianne Feinstein's stupid fucking ass hugging Lindsey Graham. How does that make Jamie Harrison look? Like he's paranoid or something. Like he's scared for no reason, right? The Trumpsters are saying, the Trumpanzees are saying this COVID thing's no big deal. You don't need to wear a mask. You don't need to social distance. Jamie Harrison brings a fucking plexiglass shield to debate Lindsey Graham, and here's fucking Dianne Feinstein gives him a hug and tells him what a great job he's doing. What kind of bullshit is that, man? Okay? Right? This last Saturday Night Live, Bill Burr got out there and he roasted white women, right? He's like, you motherfuckers want to jump on white dudes, right? But you've been rolling around in it. I've been telling you. White women, man, 53% of registered white women voters voted for Trump. Okay? You cannot trust these bitches. That's what Bill Barr said. Let me call out my bitches, right? You can't trust these white women. You can't, man. Look at Dianne Feinstein. Look at what she did. Look at what she did. You know Lindsey Graham is going to use that in an ad campaign, right? This close to the election, here's Dianne Feinstein, right? Lindsey Graham literally said he wants to be bipartisan, but not with nuts, right? And here's fucking Dianne Feinstein, the ranking member of the Democrats, the oldest serving member of the Congress. Now remember that's a double-edged sword, because Lindsey Graham is sitting in Strom Thurmond's seat, the former oldest serving senator. Now it's Dianne Feinstein. So this motherfucker can say, the guy replaced and the person who's now the oldest senator both think I'm fucking A-okay. You just cost Lindsey Graham. You just cost Jamie Harrison his seat against Lindsey Graham. And you know the fucking worst part? I was already telling you guys, don't send any fucking money to Amy McGrath. That's a robot, man. That bitch has no personality. All those protests for Breonna Taylor, and she didn't come out and talk to any of the local stations voicing her support. Now look, right? Jamie Harrison apparently has a $85 million haul. You might as well set that shit on fire. I told you last time, you send any money to these fucking Democrats who are not just out there battling with you, you might as well set it on fire. Jamie Harrison might as well have sent that $80 million, $85 million that all these people who are suffering and the ones who are not suffering, send him that money. He might as well set that shit on fire for what Dianne Feinstein did today. Right? Now, I want you to think about how fucking duplicitous and backstabbing white women are. Senator Feinstein is 87 years old. You want to know who else is 87 years old? Who was 87 years old? RBG. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was 87 years old. She could have retired any time during Obama's tenure, right? When she heard that Hillary Clinton, remember, President Obama beat Hillary Clinton in 2008 to run against John McCain. RBG wanted to stay in because she thought Hillary Clinton was going to be in. So when Obama won for 8 years, RBG wasn't going to retire. When she heard that Clinton was going to run again after Obama, she was going to wait until Clinton won. So, and she was already undergoing cancer therapy then. Okay? This is how duplicitous and treacherous white women are. Okay? RBG was 87 years old, same age as Senator Feinstein today. RBG could have retired during Obama's tenure and let him put one in, right? Fuck the end of his term. She could have retired the second year he was in. He had fucking 8 years, right? Anytime during all that shit. But that much she didn't. She was a fucking selfish fucking cunt. And she stayed in and forced this election deal to hinge on her. And we had to see if she could last it, and she couldn't. And now what? You got fucking Dianne Feinstein fucking around and costing Jamie Harrison that Senate seat now. Okay? With that bullshit. And you know what the worst part is? Chuck Schumer knew this shit was going to happen. Dianne Feinstein fucked everybody over with Kavanaugh, man. She held on to Blasey Ford, Professor Ford, until the very end. Until it was drop dead and necessary. It wasn't even her. It was one of her fucking staff members that leaked it and fucked it all up to hell, right? The FBI investigation, all that shit. She fucked all that shit up. So Senator Schumer already knew she was a fuck up, right? And then you have to ask yourself, why does an 80-something-year-old woman who's worth $50+ million want to run for a Senate seat? I told you before. She voted for Bush's war in 2004. Defense contracts usually last 2 decades. Those were going to end in 2024. Her term ends in 2025. She was going to use that filibuster thing that she loves so much to keep any fucking cuts to any of those defense contractors that paid off to the board, to Raytheon, McDonnell Douglas, and whatever fuck. And her husband's on the University of California board. You ought to see what he's doing to the tuition and the students that he's brutalizing, man. He's literally allowing the campus police, right? Remember, what was it, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I think, during Obama's term, remember the protesters that were sitting on the ground at UC Davis, UC Berkeley, I can't remember where it was, and the cop just walked up with a bear spray can and just fucking sprayed all of them. They were just sitting there, sprayed them all in the face. Yeah. Senator Dianne Feinstein's husband is on the board of UC California. No shit. White women are fucking, you can't trust them, man. You can't trust them. Now that Dianne Feinstein has pulled this fucking stunt, you can't say that the Democrats have a shot of winning Senator Graham's seat. And with that, just with that, she's put the whole fucking Senate in jeopardy. All right? And also, if they don't remove her, she is the head of the Judiciary Committee who already told you that she is willing to honor the Senate tradition of home senators holding a slip on judges. So, for example, if there's a progressive judge from, I don't know, Arkansas, it's possible, right? Who's on the district court in Arkansas, and they want to promote her up, right? Tom Cotton, who ran unopposed, thank you, Senator Schumer and the Senate Democrats. Nobody ran against Tom Cotton. Tom Cotton, remember that, okay? If Tom Cotton wants to stop a progressive judge who's been on the district court that oversees parts of Arkansas, he can stop it, and Senator Dianne Feinstein will be like, okay. It's been a great committee. Fucking bitch. Right? So I'm telling you, man, do not trust these fucking white women. Do not trust Pelosi. Pelosi don't know what the fuck she's doing. Pelosi's playing, right, for the election. Like I told you, she's playing for the status quo. She's playing for a time and a situation where they can do these little backroom deals. They think that Reagan's in office or some shit, right? Like these motherfuckers can have a drink after work and settle this shit out. They can have a drink after work, a drink of cyanide, because they don't give a fuck, right? So, yeah, man, don't give these dudes any fucking more of your money, right? We're coming down to the end of it. Please don't send any more money to the Democrats. Please don't. Don't send any more money to the Harrison campaign. Please don't send any money to that McGrath bitch. She don't know what the fuck she's doing anyway. Don't send any money to her, right? Don't send any money to Mark Kelly. Don't send any money to any Democrats running. They got Bloomberg, dude. If it's such a crush, Bloomberg, right? Personally, man, after Dianne Feinstein's little stunt today, I'm seriously considering not voting. Fuck this. Right? Like Rage Against the Machine just said, rally around the family with a pocket full of shells. Fuck this. Fuck this. What's the point, man? Think about this. If Dianne Feinstein is not forced to resign, or at least forced off the Judiciary Committee, there's no point in voting for the Democrats. Because any progressive legislation that they push, they're going to get blocked in the courts. Because Dianne Feinstein's not in favor of adding justices to the court. And as far as that whole packing the courts thing, here's how you respond to that shit. Okay? District courts have rotating justices. They do. Federal district courts have rotating justices. They rotate. So why can't we turn the Supreme Court into a 15-member jurist panel and they rotate every 2 years? Right? And the Chief Justice rotates every 4 years. Why not? That way every juror gets to be the Chief Justice, because the Chief Justice gets to decide which cases to see. I'd love to see Sonia Sotomayor decide which cases to see, what she wants to rule on. I'd love to see that shit. Instead of 9 justices, let's add 6 and say 15, right? The Republicans got 3, right? They got Gorsuch, they got fucking Kavanaugh, and they got this bitch, right? So let's double it up. Let's add 6. Right? We add 6, it turns into 15, and then we say the original 9 that are in there right now, they got 2 years. You bitches got 2 fucking years. At the end of those 2 years, 6 of you have to move. And guess which 6 are going to move first? Yep. All of those fucking conservatives get to fuck out. And we get to put those 6 in for 2 years. Right? Not only that, Roberts doesn't get to be Chief Justice. Roberts has to move too. Right? For 2 years. At the end of those 2 years, 6 of them motherfuckers get moved out, and these 6 bastards, they can come back for 2 years. And let's see who's who and what's what. That's how you solve that fucking court packing problem. You do it just like the district courts. You turn the Supreme Court into a 15-panel jurist box, and then every 2 years, 9 of you motherfuckers come on out. And we'll even let you have the 6 that you put in right now. The 9 that you have right now, we'll keep them. Okay, we'll keep them for 2 years. For the first 2 years of Biden's term, we'll keep these motherfuckers. You want to strike down the ACA? Go for it. 2022 coming, motherfucker. 2022 coming, right? If we survive this shit. I'm just trying to break this shit down to you. Fuck Dianne Feinstein just cost you the Senate. She just cost you the fucking Senate. Okay? If you win the Senate, she's going to be on the Senate Judiciary Committee. So here's how you do it. You offer her, an ambassadorship to fucking, I don't know, the Micronesia or some shit, right? Let her live on a fucking hut, eating mahi-mahi for the rest of her fucking years, right? Or some shit, right? If she doesn't want to resign. She should resign, because she's going to cost the Democrats this fucking election, because what she did today, I'm seriously considering not voting. Why? There's no point, man. There's no fucking point. Why? There's no point. If you vote and Dianne Feinstein is in the judiciary chair and they win the Senate, nothing's going to get passed. She's going to allow the Republicans to fucking steamroll everything. And she's not going to allow to get rid of the filibuster. She's not going to allow to add justices to the Supreme Court. So what are you fighting for? What are you voting for? Let them burn this shit to the ground. White women want to burn this shit to the ground? Burn it to the ground. Fuck it. Because it's fucking stupid now. But like I said, when they come at you talking about, well, we're supposed to pack the courts? Yeah, why not? Why not? 15-member jurist panel. They rotate every 2 years. You can have the 9 that you have right now for the first 2 years of Biden's term, Then, in the second 2 years of his term, 6 of you bitches got to go. And guess which 6 are going? Gorsuch, Roberts, Kavanaugh, Clarence Thomas, and the other fucker, Alito. And I can't remember the other dude, right? And one of ours. They can fucking have Sotomayor. They can fucking have her, right? Or I forgot who the other one is. I can't remember who all the members are, right? But those 6 got to go, and the 6 that we put on, come on up. Come on up. Suit up, right? And they get 2 years. And let's see who's who and what's what. With a new Chief Justice that gets to decide which cases they get to see. And we can solve this shit real fucking fast, right? And like I told you, if Nancy Pelosi was serious, well, let me get off of Dianne Feinstein. She should fucking drop dead tomorrow, man. I hope, personally, and I don't give a fuck how this makes me sound, I hope that Lindsey Graham gave Dianne Feinstein COVID-19. Are you kidding me? There are friends and family that we cannot hug. People have died without hugging their loved ones. And this bitch does this? I'm pissed, man. People have sent fucking Jamie Harrison $85 million. This motherfucker showed up and destroyed Lindsey Graham in the debate. Had the plexiglass shield and everything. Made him look stupid when he called progressive nuts. And what does this dumb bitch do? Hug him. So Jamie Harrison bringing that plexiglass shield makes him look like what? A fucking lunatic? A fucking imbecile, right? Lindsey Graham basically was begging for campaign donations on federal property during his job, right? Fucking committing crimes. This is the best committee hearing I've ever been, Lindsey. You're the best, bitch. Oh man, I hope she catches COVID-19. I hope she has to die in the hospital, like we have heard so many people die in the hospital, alone, scared, not able to see anyone. This fucking bitch. How does that make Joe Biden and Kamala Harris wearing masks and social distancing, and this bitch who would not get tested as per requirements to debate Jamie Harrison? Jamie Harrison's like, hey, if he's not going to get tested, I don't want to debate him because I might get sick. And this bitch hugs him, who then Lindsey Graham puts on a mask after he hugs her. Bitch. Man, it's fucking... I'm seriously, man, I don't understand why you should vote now. I can't give you a reason to vote now. There's no reason to vote now. Fuck this. Fuck it. Like they're saying, let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Because it's ridiculous, man. Chuck Schumer, by tomorrow, I forgot. It was October 15th. It was about 10 minutes to midnight when I started 15 minutes ago, right? So it's now, 8 minutes after midnight, Friday, October 16th, man. But this is some bullshit. This vote blue no matter who bullshit is how Dianne Feinstein got another Senate seat, right? This fucking bitch, man. This vote blue no matter who is how we get this bullshit. It's how we get an imbecile like Dianne Feinstein undermining somebody like Jamie Harrison who could take Lindsey Graham's seat. This is the type of bullshit we get, man. Right? So don't trust these fucking liberal white women. Don't do it. Nancy Pelosi, if she was fucking serious, if she wanted to make up for that fucking interview with Wolf Blitzer, that's fucking imbecile. How does Nancy Pelosi come off looking stupider than Wolf Blitzer, man? Huh? That's like coming off looking dumber than Smokey from Friday, the movie Friday. How you come off looking dumber than a fucking dope fiend? Are you kidding me? That shit, man. Oh my God. If Nancy was serious, if she wanted to make up for that shit, and if she doesn't want to do anything about the stimulus and wants to show us that we're serious and that she's serious, you know what she should do? She should start talking about withholding federal funds from states like South Carolina and Arkansas and Mississippi and Alabama and Tennessee and Kentucky, Wyoming, South Dakota. You know what she could talk about doing? We could talk about stopping some fucking subsidies to Iowa. Them fucking inbreds out there. Yeah? Here's a little secret about Iowa. There's quite a few Hispanic people in Iowa that don't register to vote because they're scared. They're scared of being called on IMS. They're scared of losing their jobs. If Nancy Pelosi was serious, she'd be like, you know what? No more fucking corn subsidies until Iowa has a one-person, one-vote rule. If we take a census in Iowa and there's like 4 million of you motherfuckers in Iowa, there better be 4 million registered voters. I don't give a fuck if they don't vote. They better be registered to vote and have the ability to vote, or you don't get another federal dime. Fuck this bullshit. This is some dumb shit, man. Seriously. Don't trust these fucking white women, man. This is some bullshit. I'm fucking pissed. It's fucking ridiculous, man. How stupid did she make fucking Jamie Harrison look right now? How pathetic is Chuck Schumer, man, that he allowed this fucking imbecile to run the Judiciary Committee? Kamala Harris came out and made that bitch look fucking retarded. Even Amy Klobuchar, that fucking snake in the grass, she made that bitch look fucking stupid. Sheldon Whitehouse made that bitch look fucking stupid. Cory Booker, let's all pray together, motherfucker. He made that bitch looking stupid. And what did Dianne Feinstein say? This is the best committee hearing I've ever been. Lindsay, you're awesome. You're just awesome. Bitch, you undercut your own fucking presidential nominee, vice presidential nominee. You undercut the entire messaging. Fucking retarded bullshit, man. Do not trust these bitches. Do not trust white women. Please don't trust white women. You shouldn't. You shouldn't trust white women. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. It's just fucking ridiculous. All right? Like I said, okay, if y'all gonna vote, go ahead and vote. Personally, man, I'm seriously, I'm considering not voting. And maybe you should think about it too, right? Why vote for this party? Let them have it. Let these mediocre white people have this shit, right? Let them have this shit. Let the shit collapse, right? You know, I can't remember which person said this, but it was a black commentator. He said this, man. Black people have been through worse shit, and so have the indigenous people, and so have Hispanic people in America. Immigrants have been through worse shit. Let white people have this shit, man. Fuck this. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Let white people have this fucking shit, right? Let them fight it out, and whatever's over with, we'll negotiate. But right now, they don't deserve your vote. They don't deserve your trust. They don't deserve your loyalty. Fuck these people. If Dianne Feinstein is not off the Judiciary Committee, much less resign, don't vote for these motherfuckers. Let them have this shit. The people who are stupid enough, you gotta vote. You gotta vote. If Dianne Feinstein's the head of the Judiciary Committee, what are we voting for? Everything that we try to accomplish, she's going to undercut and kill in the crib. What's the point? Tell me. Don't vote for these people, man. They're only interested in maintaining their own power. Let the shit collapse. Let them scramble for a new set of power, and we'll pick up the ashes. These motherfuckers don't deserve your vote. They don't deserve your loyalty. Okay? They really don't. These motherfuckers, man, what's the point? Explain it to me. Right? What's Nancy Pelosi doing? What happened to that quiver full of arrows she was talking about a couple of weeks ago? Have you seen a quiver? Have you seen a quiver? Have you seen a fucking arrow? What the fuck, man? The only reason that Chuck Schumer is even reacting is he's scared shitless that AOC is going to take his fucking seat, which she should, if this fucking country survives this bullshit. Right? Because this motherfucker, I think just a couple hours ago, called for fucking, again, for the militia or the people to do something violently towards Governor Whitmer in fucking Michigan, man. This shit, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers, dude, don't fucking, this shit is fucking stupid, alright? Y'all be safe out there. Rally around the family with a pocket full of shells. But don't vote for this shit, man. It's not worth your vote. Whatever you vote, if you vote for this shit, listen, if you're voting for Trump, there's nothing I can do to dissuade you. But voting for the Democrats is a vote that a waste. It's wasted. It's wasted. They don't know how to handle power, and they really need to see what's going to happen with their fecklessness. Because, like I said, when the shit goes left, the people who are most in danger are mediocre white people. Because we sure in the fuck don't want them. You want to fight for Dianne Feinstein? If the shit goes left, and you only had a couple of bullets or a knife left to survive, and you saw Dianne Feinstein getting fucked over, would you risk your life for her? Because she sure as fuck ain't even risking her safety or security or even inconvenience for your ass. No, man. No, man. These motherfuckers do not deserve your vote. There's no reason to vote for them. Right? Reserve that shit. Wait till after. 2020 this election is probably when we're going to see what's what. Like I told you. White people are not voting between Trump and Biden. They are voting between democracy and a white ethno-state, and Dianne Feinstein just showed you she's completely fine with fucking over a young, impressive black politician in Jamie Harrison to help her friend. Because remember, she actually told you she was kind of worried that Susan Collins might lose her job because she's her friend. If she wants to have lunch with Lindsey Graham and Susan Collins, invite them to your Napa Valley fucking vineyard and have lunch with them. You don't need to be in the Senate cafeteria. Get the fuck on, right? Like I said, man, seriously consider voting for this shit. If you're a white person, man, do what you want to do. But if you're brown, if you're melanated, if you have no problem admitting that your family are immigrants and are not considered white, and you are not considered white now, if you're one of these white people like, my family is Greek, and you won't admit when Greek people first got here they weren't considered white, and you consider yourself white now, do what you're going to do. But everybody else, those of the melanated persuasion, yeah, there's no reason to vote for this shit. There's no reason to vote for shit. They're not offering us anything to vote for. Okay? Rally around the family with a pocket full of shells. Y'all be safe. Peace.